Hi there, my name is Aaron Short and welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm checking out the Optima Air from NUX. Now, this pedal has been provided for a review. It's not a sponsored video. My thoughts and opinions are my own, but you should know the pedal was provided. I know a lot of you are talking about this pedal right now and I'm very intrigued as well. So in today's video, what I plan to do is to give you a brief overview, show you the IRs that are included in the pedal, or some of them, create my own IR and give you my thoughts and opinions on it. And please join in the conversation in the chat below or the comments below. Please let me know what you think of the sounds that you're hearing today. So the guitar I'll be using is an OMJM Martin guitar. This guitar is also on loan right now from Maury's Music. Hi Maury, hope you're watching my video.
I'm impressed.
So this has a Fishman Matrix pickup. I'm auditioning the guitar right now. And this is what I think. The Matrix is a very good, low impact, non-invasive pickup, no controls, nothing. But it doesn't sound like the guitar, and I'll demo that in a minute. I want to make it sound more like a microphone, and that's where we use the impulse responses. IR is impulse response, same kind of thing as Tone Dexter, Fishman Aura, all these kinds of things. Oh, this pedal will also load existing impulse responses as well if you want to go that route. But I feel the best results with impulse responses is to use your guitar, your own microphone, and make your own impulse response. And that's what I'm going to do today. So the first thing I'm going to do is play you that guitar through this Neumann KM184 microphone so you can hear what the guitar actually sounds like into the mic. Check it out. Okay, so that was the microphone sound. Sounds pretty nice. I hope you agree. I pointed the mic from about 12 inches away, and I used to have it pointing right here. But lately, I've been angling it more this way, down the neck, so it points like this. So it points down here because it removes some of the low end that I don't want, some mud. Now, you need to find a position that works for you, obviously. Get a mic you like, move it around, use headphones, find a position that pleases you, and then we'll use that to create the impulse response. So, next step, I'm going to show you the actual DI itself and what it sounds like with just the raw pickup. Okay, so apologies, there's no close-up today. I'll just tell you what's on here. Gain, bass, middle, treble, reverb, and these EQs affect the pickup. And then you've got a level for IR and a level for gain. And NUX told me that you can't blend on here, but I think you can by raising and lowering the pickup level and the IR level, but I'll have to clarify that in the comments later on. So what I'll do now is I'll turn the mic off and I'll play the guitar directly through, and I'll just play with the EQ settings and the reverb. This is about the best you're going to get from this pickup, okay? Sounds like this. It's actually a pretty good DI. It's got XLR out, balanced output, line output, from a jack cable, and I think the controls are good. They're very effective. The treble, the middle of the bass, the reverb, they all sound good, and they all have a lot of adjustments in there. Like the EQ is very responsive. I think just as an EQ pedal and a reverb and a DI for 175 bucks, or just under 200 bucks with tax, whatever. This is a great purchase. This is a really good deal. Now, let's throw in the IRs to the equation. I know you're going to compare this to the Aura and the Tone Dexter and these other pedals. This is interesting. You can train on this pedal, and we're going to do that. but they give you a bunch of IRs. Now, I'm under the impression that you shouldn't use canned IRs because they're not made for your guitar and your pickup. But I think it's a clever move here of NUX to give you a bunch for different pickups. Electric guitar, magnetic pickups, piezo pickups, because it means you don't need to have the other gear to make your own IR. You can just use it straight out of the box. I think that's clever. And they do, some of them sound okay. We'll try some out now. I'll audition through some of the piezo IRs with this guitar, and you tell me in the comments below if you think it sounds good or not. You can also load in your own IRs. So if you happen to have some IRs you've made elsewhere, you can load them in with the editor, and I'll show you the editor later on. It's pretty cool. So here are some of the stock IRs blended in with the pickup. And remember, I can also EQ it, but I can only EQ the pickup, not the IR. It's also worth mentioning you can have just the IR on or just the amp on. The amp has the EQ and reverb effects. So I think you can tell one of those sounded pretty good. I think it was the Gibson J45. Sounded pretty good actually, even though it shouldn't match with this at all. Maybe it has the same undersaddle pickup, the same matrix pickup, I'm not sure. But some of the others do not sound good. The Taylor one has a load of low-end feedback. That will go crazy on stage. That's not good. But like I said, there's probably something in here that you can use off the bat, and I think that was very smart of NUX to do that. So I think this is worth the money already. As a preamp DI with IRs, it's a pretty cool pedal. I'm pretty impressed. Haven't used it live yet, and that's the real kicker, but it's doing the job well so far. But here's the real thing. I know you're wondering this. What does it sound like if you make your own IR? Right, well, the only drawback with this pedal is that you need your own mic preamp, mic, and cables to do this. With something like the Tone Dexter, the mic preamp is built in. You provide your own mic. With this one, you need to provide your own mic preamp. I assume you have something lying around if you're an audiophile like me that you could do this with. I have my Line 6 Helix, and it has a very good mic preamp. So this is what I'm going to do. I'll plug the mic into the mic in on the Helix and add phantom power. I will then run out of the Helix with that mic into the return. That's for the microphone. Then I'll plug the guitar into the input. Now I've tried this already and my pickup is too hot for the pedal. So what I'm going to do is plug the guitar also into Helix, run a different output of the Helix into there to lower the gain. It's very important that you do this around 60%, like the manual says. You get the mic and the guitar at 60%. I had mixed results otherwise. I had some that were really quiet, one that was noisy, and then finally when I hit both of them bang on 60% and played a certain way, it did it and it was done. So 1 out of 4 attempts, didn't take me long, half an hour, I had a very good IR, in my opinion. I'm not going to play that one though, maybe I will later on. I'm going to make one now. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I can recreate my success. And I want to use this mic position as well, because I like this mic position. So I'll tell you how you do this. You plug it in the way I just told you, which I'm going to do right now, and then you unplug the device, hold down IR while you plug it in, and it loads into training mode. So I'll get that ready and I'll be right back. While you're waiting for me, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be right back. Thank you. Okay, so welcome back and thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I know you're as excited as I am right now. Okay, so I've plugged in all the connections. The Helix is great for this. It really is a great multi-purpose pedal. So I've got the levels roughly the same, around 60%. I am going to mute my mic and do the training right now. You might hear something, you might not. I might fast forward. Here we go. Okay, so what I played was just constant strumming all the way up the neck with open chord up to bar chord, just straight up the neck. That's all I did. It was really fast. It was so fast that I'm concerned. It was really, really quick. And then it makes the IR, which is also really quick. Not quite as quick, but very quick. And then it says press amp. So I press amp. Oh, sorry. Now, yeah, now it's making the IR file. So 2%, 35. Not the smoothest countdown. 40, 60, 62, 8, and 100. It's very fast. It's impressive. It's very quick. Okay, it's done. So I press select. I will choose number 5 because I want to show you the other ones that I made previously. And it's saved. Now to get back into play mode, I simply do a power cycle. Be right back. Okay, so the power cycle is complete. I'm back into play mode. This thing is cool. It has presets as well as regular mode. So if you press both buttons together, you can cycle through presets and you can make your own presets. So you could make several IRs or use different instruments and step up and down. It's a very nice looking device. I like the little screen on it. I like the fact there's an editor for it. NUX do make quality stuff and excellent value for the money devices. I really do like the NUX products. They're awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go up to the one I just made. That was user 5, right? I think it sounds really nice. I like it. I'm really impressed. Remember what the pickup sounded like by itself? Remember what the microphone sounded like? Now, I don't want it to sound just like the mic. In fact, the mic live, that sound might be too soft for me. This is a nice, bright, present sound. I'd love to try this on stage, and I think I will do. Well, once I'm allowed to go outside again. I think that's great. Let me show you the one I made earlier. Here's one I made earlier. You can compare them. Actually, the one I made earlier was even louder. I'm not sure what I did. If I can figure it out, I will let you know in the comments below. But all I can tell you is I just played with it a few times using different levels. And there was just one that just hit. It was like, that level's good. It's really loud. Now, the good thing is they give you enough options here that if you do have a thing that's too quiet, you know, IR that's too quiet, or need some EQ, you can do it. It's got a very powerful EQ stack and everything else. Now, one other thing I want to show you before I go is that if you go to the editor, you can make some adjustments there as well. So look at this. This is very nice. I wish all pedals came with a piece of software, at least like this. Now, this allows you to make all the adjustments for your presets and everything. It even shows you the output levels. But there's a couple of cool things here that you can do. So this is my user sample. Number 20, it says that is. Okay, so this is the one that I made. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is the one I just made. Now, here's the cool thing. You've got your controls on the screen, which we had before anyway, but you also have some adjustments hidden away here. Look at this, IR volume. So if the IR is too quiet compared to your other IRs, you can just raise the volume here. I'll do that in a second. And then there's a low cut and a high cut for the IR. So you can actually low cut that if you're getting a too boomy sound. I would low cut it anyway, around 80. And you can also high cut it if you want to as well, if it's kind of too bright for you. So there's some adjustments there you can make to make sure all your sounds are evened out. That's really cool. You could even, I presume, save the same thing on a different preset with the IR louder and the low cut for fingerstyle. Great. I love that. So I'll just show you what that can do. Let me give that a play. And you can also load your own impulse responses here as well and use it as an impulse response loader. You can see the wave too. Look at that wave. It's really cool. You can see there's a peak around 200 Hertz. So you could use an external EQ to bring that down if you wanted to as well. That's kind of nice as well. Kooky, I'm sure you'll enjoy seeing that. Hope you're well, my friend. So look, this is a great product. Now there's so many more things I could have done with this. I could make multiple IRs, different guitars, different pickups, electric guitars, but I haven't got, I could do that every day. I will be back in the future with another video comparing this and the Tone Dexter and the new Bags IR pedal as well, the VoicePrint DI. I'd like to do that in the future, so please subscribe and ring the bell and you'll be notified when that goes live. But I recommend this pedal. If you're looking for an IR loader under $200 that creates IRs and has an editor, a very small footprint, and sounds really good, I recommend this pedal. I think it's great. Everything I threw at it today worked just great. And of course, you might need to redo your IRs a few times, but that's the same with most pedals, to be honest with you. So NUX, great job. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Let me know if you've bought one, what you think of it. I'll put an affiliate link below as well. You can buy yours on Amazon. It helps my channel. I get some money back at no expense to you. I really appreciate you supporting my channel because I love doing this and I want to keep doing more of it. Shout out to Maury's Music. Thanks for loaning me this guitar. You might not get it back. We'll have to wait and see. I think it sounds awesome. And until next time, be well, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Oh, well, thank you, NUX. Really appreciate it. Keep up the great work. Bye-bye.